Good morning, folks. 1 second. There we go. Got my mic cozy on now. Ready to go. Okay, so today I think we're going to be making the interior sort of passenger area of a space elevator car. Seems kind of fun to me. And the concept being is that this is the one floor where people ride. The whole rest of this elevator is pretty much given over to industrial materials and exports from the planet, where they capture all that gas or whatever in that limestone area we've been working on and send it into space. So yeah, let's see what we get to. I am thinking a 20-meter howdy void. Thinking a 20-meter center radius, and then going out from that, a 5-meter walkway, a 20-meter area for people to do stuff, another 5-meter walkway, and then a 10-meter area towards the outside where people can look at the windows. So that's going to be a 60-meter radius circle. And let's see. And we're going to say, we also going to have set it to 12 vertices. So it'll be like a clock. And 60. And that's going to be the outer radius of our space elevator. Cool. So let's go in and we're going to fill it. And then we're just going to inset 10, and that's that outer area. Then inset 5. There's our walkway. Inset 20. Inset 5. Oh, come on. Inset 20. Inset 5. There we go. That seems reasonable to me as a layout for the space. Kind of meeting my, I don't know, idiot check. Let's put a person in just to sort of double check my idiot check. And we'll turn on wireframe so we can see it. Grab Asian 2, my dude. And let's see. So yeah, 5 meters for a walkway seems good. For something like this, you could easily fit 3 or 4 people side by side. That seems like a legit, and we could assume, I don't know, we're going to put bathrooms probably in one of these areas or this inner side. I haven't 100% decided yet. We could make it bigger, but this planet's not super populated, so I don't want to have we can fit 10,000 people on this level. Yeah, but there are not that many people in the whole planet. How many people are riding up and down every day? So I'm trying to balance realism here. Anyway, let's save. New folder. 260731, last day of July. Wow. Space elevator interior. Alrighty. Cool. Okay. So now I want to make these spokes, because I want to make some of these have walls. So let's just continue our layout here. I'm going to come back out. Actually, now I'm going to turn off wireframe. What? Oh, I didn't know I was editing the wrong guy. That's why. I was like, what's going on? This thing. There we go. Like, where'd they go? Take that, and that. Control B, 2.5. So now we have spoke walkways that are the same width as the other one, right? 5. Looks, yeah, looks right. Should be right. Let's just make sure rotation and scale is set. Okay. All righty then. So now, I think the next step is going to be, how high up a ceiling do we want? And we want it to feel kind of open, like an atrium, I think. So I'm going to say that loop and that loop, E9. That's like a 3-story. Yeah, that feels pretty good to me. I'm liking that. I think we're going to make it even a little bit bigger on the inside. Let's just grab that one and go another E6. Cool. Sure. And then bridge edge loops. And let's see, does that look, that looks pretty good for this kind of space, I think. I think I'm into that. Okay. Now, we want to decide, let's hide the ceiling. Okay. So this is going to be mostly seating. I think we want a food area. We want at least one shopping area. And we might put bathrooms and stuff in maybe one more area over, or two more areas over here. So if we were to like this one, there's bathroom areas. This one as a shopping area. Would that work for us? And then the rest would be flat. So it wouldn't be, let's see. The other option would be to do that, and then it's more, yeah, then it just feels more symmetrical. Although that gives us smaller seating areas. No, I think we want it larger. We good with that? I think we are. So let's come back. Yeah. And E, we could just do that. Because I don't care if they cut through the ceiling. Do I? I don't think I do. That's fine with me. That then would be our space. We're never going to look out there, so that's fine. It's a fairly narrow hallway, but I'm okay with that, I think. We could, to make it feel less imposing. Let's see. Hide that again. We could take these, make those that there, and then no, it's not. That's not right. Okay, can't do it that way because it's not necessarily the right height. Although we could, I suppose. How high up did I make this thing? I'm just gonna, okay, never mind. Thinking again. There we go. Now, okay, E9, right? E6, okay. So now it's the same as the other one. And I do, I don't know if I need to cut there or not. We'll see. Might as well just make it back. I don't know that I need it, but there we go. Bring those edges back. Okay, now we can do this. And Control 2, 2. Yeah. Just gonna create floors. Probably useful anyway. Okay. Then I think 3. This. Bridge edge loops. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Let's do it that way. And then bridge our edge loops here too. Cool. And then here as well. Oh, this one I got doubled still. Edge, bridge edge loops. Alt hide. Cool. So now we have sort of hallways, as it were. And that kind of helps keep it from feeling quite as like imposing when you're inside the structure, right? Like if you're just walking around, now it's like, oh, this feels like a room. You don't like, oh my God, I'm walking down this in between these two very tall things in this narrow space, which feels a little bit more stressful. So you come through here, and then you can go along here, and all that feels good. Then out to here, and yeah, I'm into that. I think that will work nicely for us. Now, once again, just keep hiding this, but that's fine. I think, how do I want to do this? In terms of cutting, do I want to make it smoother or keep it rounded? Like keep it clock faced? I don't mind that it has some angles, I think. It'll certainly make our life easier. Okay. Each one of these 8 shades, I'm just kind of going and getting the big shapes done first. Let's W subdivide twice. Yes. And then we're going to get rid of those two faces, giving us cubes like that. Cool. Now select them all. Individual inset. Cool. Bevel them slightly like that. Are we good with that? Is that a good height? Where'd Raphael go? Raph. Over here. Back to this thing again. That's still pretty high up for a window. Let's undo. Or come back. Undo. Back to there. Okay. So inset again. Let's make it not quite as high. There we go. Even smaller. That feels better, I think. Raf. Bring it back. Yeah, that feels good. I can even go a little smaller. Individual origins. Scale. Go to like there. Yeah. That works. Now let's bevel those corners. Like that. And let's go to 8 segments. I may come to regret that, but Shift G, area, just those windows, right? Yeah. Okay, and Alt E, so along normals. That far. Cool. I'm not gonna worry. I don't think about the outer face on this thing. I don't think it will really notice. I may come to regret that, but let's see. Let's take it a little bit more. Minus point. Go a full quarter of a meter out. Even a bit more. Minus half a meter out. Cool. And then I'm just going to separate those out into their own objects. Okay. So we're coming around and we're just getting the basic shapes laid out for how we want this to go. That feels pretty good to me. I like it. Now let's come back and what do I want to do with the ceilings? I kind of want, okay, I think I know what I want. Oh, come on. I want to grab them all individually, but I guess I have to, now that I've beveled them out. Such is life. Actually, even better. Shift-G, coplanar. Shift-D, duplicate. P, separate the section. Oh, come back. Come on. GZ 9, right? Yep, that brings it to right there. Yes, cool. Now, tab, cool. I want to have to fix this a little bit, but this is still probably going to be easier. This side is good. Okay. Alt-X mirror this way, Alt-X mirror that way. So we just have to fix this one corner now. Okay. Right. Yeah. Cool. And then we got to fix this. Oh, come on. I think I have to apply it now. There we go. Okay, so we're back to having that just like that, how we wanted it before. And now, how are we thinking here? We could just do, let's look and see. I'm not sure this is what I want. But we could bring that back, come back in, and that's going to give us that going along on top of things, which is kind of neat. It's a layout. So if it's like, you know, framing, whatever, it looks pretty cool. Do we like it? I think we might like it, but I don't think we're done with it yet. Let's see. Again, just grab this thing, tab. Now, I want to, I don't know. Let's grab the ceiling, right? Okay, yeah. Won't let me do it anymore. Shift D, P section. Now, if we take this, I just want to hide this thing. That's this, right? Yeah, hide. Okay, now this joins to this. Yeah, there you go. That could be cool. Turn off wireframe. Solo it, see what we got. Do I want to select that, and edge, bridge, edge loops? No. Do I have multiple things selected? That and that. Edge, bridge, edge loops, that should work. There we go. I must have had something else selected. Now if we turn this back on, now we should have vertical ones too, right? Yes. Vertical ones there. Now, let's see. Turn this off again. If I just select these. Seven. I 10. No, not individual. 10. Or it does both, but that might be okay though. No. We can just get rid of this loop though, right? Yes. Cool. Great. That's kind of neat, actually. Maybe. Seven. I 20. No. Can I add an edge loop? Not really yet, because it's still being a pain in my ass with those other things. We kind of can, I suppose. We just have to select each one, right? Let's see, 3. W subdivide. 1. Okay. What's our best way here? I'm trying to get the same divisions on the ceiling as I have on the floor. I've got them there. Like I want another 5 in here. I think what I'm going to do, P, separate section, tab, clean mesh. Cool. Now, inset, no, just that. Tab 1, no, why are those other ones there? Clean mesh. They're still there. Fine. Come on. Now they're not. Now. So it's a 50. So that each one of those should be 5, right? Or 10. Is each one of those 10? Let's see. Turn this back on. Oh, that one's hidden. Right. I don't need them all. I just want those two. This one, Turn back on wireframe. Okay, and this. Not weird that they're not exact. Or is it just now that no? Weird. They're not vertically the same. I don't understand that. Very strange. But let's see. Yeah. But they're not. It's not even. Weird. Okay, well, whatever. There are multiple ways to do this. Let's just come back to this thing. Turn this off. Okay. Now. Easy. Ooh. That's better. And let's see. This, I'm going to join this back together. I think that's, yes, given us what we want. If we wanted that one, which I don't think we did. We do want this one for sure. And I think we want, do we want that one? That's weird looking too. Excuse me. I think Blender's having a problem. Save. There we go. That's better. Alrighty, so something's weird there. Because it shouldn't be doing that regardless. Just this object. Turn off that. Tab A, or sorry, Alt V, face orientation. The whole thing. That should make it better. Let's see. Yeah, that makes it better. Okay. Yeah. I don't mind that. Do I want those other ones there? No, I don't think I do. But I do want ones there. Okay. So come back. Turn this off again. And we got to select these. Visual experimentation. We're just playing. It's like building Legos when you don't really know what you're building. And then 2 easy. And then come back out and turn that back on. Are we still gonna get weird? Now, which is the one we want to make it up? that loop. It does seem like it has a loop. Okay, what's going on here? Come on, Mr. Ceiling. What you doing? I think I went the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, okay. See, that's a problem. 2 edge, bridge edge loops. Is that better? Maybe. A, U, or Shift N. We calculate normals. That might be all right. It's not perfect. It gets a little weird sometimes. Tars, you're very, very fixated on that question. I think you might be a bot. I don't like this yet. It's not working for me. I'm just going to rebuild it, I think. I think we can do this better. Okay. I do like having some framework to it, but I wasn't liking that. Turn off wireframe, tab. Turn off wireframe, turn off face orientation. There we go, tab. What if I grab those and, ooh, I'll hide. My inner ring. Let's come back to the whole thing. There's the inner ring. Right? Is that everything? Yeah. Well, there was an inner. Oh, I think I see. Yes, I do see. Okay. I know what's going on, I think. Edge, bridge edge loops. Okay. Edge, bridge edge loops. This one's going to be more interesting, so let's go this way, edge, bridge edge loops. Then we have to do K, or what? How do I do it? KC. Or just, let's see, can I do, there we go. AM distance. Cool, fix that. So now we have our whole shape back again. So now I should be able to go and grab all of these. And all of the, God damn it. There we go. See if this will work. Hopefully. Okay, we got all that. Shift D, P, separate its own section. Just look at just come out of that mode. Where'd it go? No. Is this the one I want? Yeah, that's the one I want. Just that. Okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere, I think. Bridge edge loops. Are there more? Although that's kind of neat because it's 7, 9. No, don't like it. Undo. Come back to there. Okay. 1, 7, 9. Can we do Q clean mesh? Yes. Now that's better. Okay, so now bridge edge loops. Yes. Okay. Now we have all that. And it goes up to, which I like. Q, add modifier. Come on, get out of mode. Wireframe. Cool. And we could build another level of connection in the middle if we wanted to, but I don't know that we really need to. Let's just see. Turn this off again. Tab 2. An edge loop there. Edge loop there. Do they overlap each other? Let's see. They do. Good. Bridge edge loops. That might be all we need. That seems pretty good. And it's looking like they are lined up properly in our space. Yeah. I think I am good with that. We could try doing some more, but I don't know that we need to, but we could. So let's just see. Do that one there and one there. Bridge those edge loops, turn this back on. That's kind of cool too. Yeah, I like it that way. Let's do one more for the inner one too. Let's keep it consistent. Go 4 and 4. Nice. Okay, that's a good looking framework. We could have done that easily at the beginning if I had known it's what I wanted, but we didn't. So there we are, and that gives us something that just feels like there's some framework there and some weight, which I think is good. Let's give it a bit of a bevel. Let's see. Let's go with 0.05. Maybe a bit more than that. 0.1. Sure, 0.1. And 3 segments seems fine to me. Okay. And we're going to call this ceiling girders. Call those windows. Call this structure. And we're going to move all of those new collection into structure, just so we have it controlled. Sub A. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm gonna do anything really weird to the ceiling. I was contemplating, like, maybe do I, like, curve it or arc it or something like that. I don't think I'm going to. So that being the case, let's make our life easier. And P, separate the section, come out, and then move structure or new collection, ceiling. Now let's just move ceiling inside structure too. I don't always do this, but just to keep it, there we can turn off ceiling. And I think we'll move this also into ceiling. So we're back to having our default space again. Cool. Now we want this to feel open and whatever. So, but not too open. I know that that's a weird combo, but I'm thinking like airports and whatever else, you know. Maybe I'll deal with the seats, the benches, the seating now, and kind of come back to our um, our structures in a bit. So we look at this. Okay. Actually, kinda want. I think it's gonna make our life easier. Famous last words. It doesn't really matter actually. We don't want that one. Well, we could actually. Yes, I think we do. Let's select all those. Yeah, that can be cool. Do I sketch anything before? Nope. Honestly, I came up with this idea about 2 minutes before bed last night. Sometimes I do have more of an idea. Hey, Deja. Um, it really depends, but I'm just kind of exploring it now. And also, when you're working professionally, that's kind of what the production designer does. So it's kind of like I don't think too much because they're just going to tell me I have to do what they want anyway. Let's see. We want to set it to. I don't teach Blender, my friend. I'll show you some design stuff in it though. Let's see. How much do we want to go offset? I think same 2.5. Yes. Because actually, before we do that, can I do this? No, can't. Okay, so I am gonna have to do each one at a time. Anyway, fine. Just bevel it. 2.5. Okay, at least we can mirror that part. Right. So we're gonna work down here for this one. And we got, I think I'm gonna put 2 rows of seats into here. Maybe 3. What do you think? 3? 1, 2. Yeah, I think 3. 3 looks good. Okay, which means we need to now knife those together. I mean, if you want to be an asshole, you can. That's how I feel about AI. So, like if you want to destroy the industry and make it so no one can make a living and all we have is regurgitated crap, then you can absolutely do that. Yes. I don't think it'll be as good. It certainly won't be yours. It will be whatever the AI made. But if that's enough for you, go crazy. I'm not going to tell you what you can or can't do, but I think it's destroying our entire industry, and I kind of hate people who use it that way. Okay, so that's where those seats are going to be. I am a professional. Yes, this is what I do for a living. I'm just doing this in addition to that. Okay, cool. So we got something like that going along. So we're talking car seat and a movie theater seat. That is a kind of a fun idea. Just to not make it a bench, but make it something kind of neater. Have maybe a bit more space between them too. I like this plan. Okay, save. Let's go look for a movie theater seat or a seat in general. We have some. And the lesson here is don't use AI. Exactly. That is the lesson. You are correct. What are we thinking? Individual seats or group seats? Or both? I kind of like the idea of just individual seats. Like this is something that's like rich enough. Amen, Brian. Amen. But yeah, this is something that's sort of high end enough that perhaps individual seats are more the vibe we're going for. These are not like the most comfortable looking seats though. That's kind of a fun looking seat. Let's see. Oh, I'm in edit mode. Gotta be at edit mode. Okay. That's kind of fun. Oh, gee. Now I just want to see this bad boy here. I'm gonna take this, this, this. I think I can get them all now with the new array modifier. Let's try it and see. Q curve extract. Okay, so we have a structure curve now. Great. And then our seat, we can add an array. And it's going to be shape, going to be curve. Per curve, yes, so we allow for multiple and select that. Cool, yes. Align rotation. We do want to align the rotation. Let's see, X 90, minus 90, minus 90. It is, yes. Okay, count per curve. 25. That's a whole lot of seats actually, but they may be actually too small too. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely too small. Okay. Edit our seats. So let's cut this down to 10 and edit AS2. Is that too much? Or is that, that's look about right actually. Oh, don't do that. No, that was correct, right? Median point. Cool. S2. Those feel like nice, comfy seats, that's for sure. S.75. Come down a little bit. S. Just scale it till I get to where we kind of want it to be. That feels within the bounds of acceptable to what I want. 20? 20 looks all right. I think that's about the right height. Morning, Michael. It depends how industrial we're talking about, right? But yes, I'm kind of with you there. That feels good. Okay. We can turn it on. Now I can just edit each individual part. Cool. So we could, except for the end one. Yeah, let's see. I like that. Let's see. Dot. Come here. This. Which one am I editing? I'm editing all of them, but I just want to pick one that I'm looking at. Maybe I'll just edit the original just to make my life easier. Cool. Actually, let's do this. Yeah. Normals. Okay. And fill it. Yeah, I think so. Fill it. And then so those 4 on the bottom. Yeah. Same 4. Just want to make sure. Look like it. Yep. And then E. That feels very precarious looking, even if it would work fine because they're bolted in, but it doesn't feel right. And feeling right is a big part of this. I do kind of like it though. Okay. Come here. Just gonna, for making everyone's easier, SC0, flatten that out. Cool. And then GZ. Are we on Snap? No. Oh, cool. GZ. I want to make sure we're scaled. Yeah, we're scaled right. No, we're not. Yeah, we're 55 meter. Yeah, no, we're not. Okay. Well, maybe we are. Oh, yeah, and it's condition scale. Yeah, it's because it's doing the whole array. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Let's see. Come back to the original. Now I get the right height. Take a look at it. Just that. Okay. And 2. Can I just do a... Yeah. I'm going to add 15. Cool. Cool. Then we turn on proportional. Shrink it down. No, I just want that. It's the best way to not. Well, I mean, I know what to do. I know the best way. Okay. No. Here to here. And can I just V? No. Cool, whatever. One more. I'll do it this way. It may not be the best way, but it'll work. No. Oh, it was on GY. That seems kind of cool. Maybe. Join those back together. Tab. And 2 to here. Can I just do the whole thing? Edge, bridge edge loops. Yes, I can. Cool. No, something else not selected. Or over selected. Let's see. That and that. This. There we go. Edge, bridge edge loops. Cool. That's better. We've got a, let's see, clear custom normals. There we go. Okay, that is better. And now, going to take that. Yeah, that'll work. Do I want to go all the way to the back? Yeah, I think I do. All the extrude along normals out that way. So there's a bit of a frame there. Cool. And because I am feeling nerdy, W subdivide 1. Let's go 2. Okay, and same with this one. W subdivide 2. Cool. And then face, poke faces. Don't need any of those 4. Just the center ones. Circle. And we're going to go with segments of 8. Cool. And then E. Could even make a double if we wanted to, but I think we'll just bolt them this way. We won't put a washer on there. Hey, Nuku. Okay, now I just noticed we're here. Turn this back on. That feels a lot steadier. It's still kind of a little off, but a lot steadier. Nice. So there's 20 in each row. So actually this row they're a little wider towards the edge, but that's fine. That's acceptable to me, I think. Let's take that and this, mirror it that way, and mirror it this way. And we have a lot of seats. So technically, seating on this outer area, this could fit quite a few people. Each one of those is 60 times 12. 720 people can sit in that outer row alone. Not bad. You know, Probably very rarely that populated on a planet this size, but I don't know, like fairies don't usually have that kind of thing. They might. We could throw a rail back here. That'd be kind of neat looking. Let's do it. Again, we'll just grab, kind of separate this section if nothing else, right? So it's not going to be further back than just the back row because we could add another row, but I kind of want to keep it like this. Let's just grab those three again. And E 1.2. No. Z 1.2. Okay. That seems cool. Separate off in its own object. Grab it. Just take a look at it. Tab. Six sections seems good. So that'd be 5, 5. Okay. And then 1. Grab those. And control bevel. Come on. Vertices. Segments. We don't need 8. We're just going to go with 3. Just to keep our poly count from being too crazed. Bring that back up. Cool. Now Q, add modifier wireframe. And we'll make it thickness of 0.05. So 4 inches in diameter. Cool. And we could bevel it. Let's do that a little bit. That seems like that's working okay. Cool. Is that enough? Is that wide enough? I'm gonna even go a bit wider. Let's go to like 0.075. Just make it a chunkier border. They do have a lot of space behind their seats, but I'm okay with that right now. You can always adjust later. And again, take this, and mirror it, and mirror it. Now we have let's come in and look. All that coming along. We are not going to apply anything if we can avoid it yet. Now, I was thinking an eating area in here. Like this space here. And I want to all that. I'm going to kind of do something similar. But I want it to have a railing around it. So E3, EZ3. There we go. Not 3, 1.2, right? That's what we did. Same as the other one. I think it was 1.2. That looks right to me. Plus P, separate that into its own object again. Okay. Now I want to create some entrances for it, but not too many. I think here, maybe one on each of those 3 there. And then maybe one on each of those there. Yeah, let's just do that. Come on. Yeah, object mode. This bad boy there. Exactly. You know, we had a fast food area. It's a 6-hour trip. You got to sit for something. One there, 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 and then there, there, and there. I'm just going to select just those. As he proceeds to select every other edge besides those. Right. Okay, control bevel. How wide do we want it to be? I feel like a 3-meter entrance is pretty big for something like this to get in and out, but we have the space, so let's do it. X faces. Okay, A, W, subdivide. No, it's kind of gonna work. They're not all the same size is the problem. That's all right. Let's just do it the other way. So I'm trying to decide how many support things we want to have in the middle of these. Because right now it's going to be none. But the problem is because they're all different lengths, it's kind of a pain to, you can't just divide by like percentage. 3, 4, 5. Let's see, we know the size, the lengths. Well, we kind of do. We know the lengths of these. That's 20 meters overall. Let's do that. 5 cuts on that one. 5 cuts on that one. I think that one may not need to cut at all. This one will do 1 cut. This one will do 1 cut. This one will do 3 cuts. Sure. Three. This one, 4. No, just 3. Not 43. 3. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's close enough. Okay. Cool. And 1. Select all those. I don't remember exactly what I beveled them to. I want to say 0.2. 0.2 seems about right. And then we're going to just take that and this and link modifiers, and we'll get rid of them. Okay. Maybe not. This is scaled correctly. Yeah, Q, add modifier, wireframe, something's, oh, I see. Probably tab A, shift N, recalculate normals. Now let's try it. Yes, now we're better. 0.075. Actually, now I think I will try doing just to duplicate it. Link, copy modifiers. Cool. Got our wireframe, our bevel, and we're going to get rid of the mirroring. Oh, the wrong one. This one. Gonna get rid of the mirroring. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be like our concession area. Well, not our concession area, but our seating for concession area. We're going to need tables and chairs. We could, again, just go with the ones we had before. I don't hate that idea. Tab. So first off, 3. So that's our area. W subdivide. How we feel about that? One minus. No, I think look at our scale. Face, poke faces. 1 minus Q, curve extract, or circle. You want tables like that? I don't hate that, actually. Come on, don't die on me. Okay. Poke faces. Okay, I'm just gonna Shift D, P section. Grab that, tab, and 2, 1. Great. Q, circle. That feels pretty good. I don't want those, but 3. Shift G, polygon sides. Good, yes. Cool. Cool. Polygon sides. Let's just select the rest of these manually rather than trying to futz with it. X faces. Okay. They have different amounts of sides because they had different entry points. Let's Q operations clean mesh. That should make them all single tables. Yep. Okay. We could just keep it kind of more casual, like standing at this point. I don't know. No, they're bigger tables. Where's our guy? Raphael. No. Come out edit mode. Actually, well, first off, just do this. GZ. One meter up, at least for right now. Sure. Q. Add modifier. Get out of edit mode. Solidify. I make them 1 and 0.3 inch. Here we go, 4 inches. 4-inch tabletops. Something like that. They're tight together. I did make a bunch of them. Now, Raf. Just bring him over. See how tight they are actually to each other. Not too bad, actually. That's all right. I feel like that might be a bit high. Maybe. What if we made them a solid unit? That could be fun, and it would look different from the other stuff we've done thus far, which I kind of like. Apply all. Tab. Shift-G, coplanar. Got to make sure we do them all sort of the same. Just underneath. Okay. Cool. Plus. Actually, let's do before we do that, let's just material plus assign new. Doesn't even matter. I just want to do plus and then deselect that. Yeah. On normals. Like that. I probably want to get him sitting first. Let's get Raf sitting. So you can see what the heck we're looking at. Pose. Sitting straight's fine. Cool. Let's bring him in. And actually feels a little high up, doesn't it? Make him, let's have him down to the ground. So he's sitting there. It's the table to like there. That's our height for our table. I actually think it might be a little thick. Let's just edit. Shift-G, coplanar. When I have a guy there, I can kind of tell better. That looks about right. Okay. Now, select plus deselect. So we can get them all that way. On normals. Out like there. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? Undo. Plus. We could just do vertex groups too, but this works just as easy. Assign. And then minus normals plus. Okay. Now, I want to just get the top levels. Select. Yes. Okay, so that's all that. Cool. So if we select this one and shift hide, now we can go shift G, coplanar, just get those tops. Great. E up. It's thick, but it's not too thick. I think that could be all right. Might be too thick. Let's see. I don't mind it maybe for concept art, it might be fine, but let's see if we did this. Does this help us any? Let's make it feel smaller. That does help make it feel smaller. We might just do that. Some of them are not the same distance apart, though, are they? Oh, because again, smaller sizes. Which is sort of annoying. I mean, we could do this all over again, but I think it's fine. Let's do that all over again. But I want to grab this because I think I want to do. Come here. I want that. Shift D, P section. Come out of edit mode. I don't know if it's slowing us down too much or not, but it feels like I'm a little slow. So I'm just going to take our chairs and M, new collection to chairs, brilliant naming convention, and then turn them off. Now that should speed us up a little bit. Okay, that thing. Now I want to quad remesh it with no adaptive size. Remesh of 100. Let's see. I have no idea, but let's see. They're still not the same. Might be better though. But let's. I don't think 100's right though. Let's go with 50. That's 66. I'm going to maybe. How many do we want? You know what? Let's just undo. Well, first off, we'll keep it here. Let's delete the original. Q. Clean mesh. That gives us that. Okay, so let's just start thinking where we want tables rather than try to do it automatically. Bring these back. Okay, how many tables do we want and where do we want them? They don't have to be even, but we should just kind of know. Okay. And we're putting a table wherever there is a point. Let's see. What the hell was that? Tab. Okay. I don't know what that one was, but whatever. Okay. Subdivide. Oh. Subdivide. 1. Cool. And 2. Subdivide. Okay. Now we can go here to here to here. Okay. Our sections are looking okay. Now I'm gonna get rid of those. I love Automagical. It's one of my favorites. A W subdivide. That feels like that might be good. Is it too many? Might be too many tables. Let's get rid of those. Okay. A face, poke faces. There's too many. I don't know. Circle. That as many as before? Maybe it is. Such a fun thing to play with. Like, how many tables should fit into this space, and how do we want to lay them out? It's not nearly as trivial as you might think. If you even care, which, maybe most people don't. Target segments of 16. That feels like too many tables to me. A couple too many, anyway. I feel like... What if we okay. Let's undo. Go back. Don't poke the faces yet. So we should just that. What if we took 3? Bring these back. Okay. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. Those are big open spaces. On the other hand, this area is supposed to be rich. So that's kind of the other thing I'm wondering about. Also, let's try this. Move it over. It's not mirrorable, is it? Undo. Okay, what if we do the other way? I want 2 instead of 3 in here. Let's just get rid of all these edges. And 2, Control R. 2 instead of, yes, there we go. That, I feel like now we're looking much better. Much more even. I might even just be able to select all of these. Q, circle. Yes, that feels fine to me. Okay. I like it. Now, I'm going to do 3. Delete those faces. Shift G, polygon sides. Delete those faces. Cool. We got big tables, so it's communal, which is fine. And lots of space here on the edge. We could maybe even add 1 or 2 more, but we can decide that. I don't mind having, or we could put some like plants. That would also be cool. Okay. Q. Clean mesh. Great. Okay. So let us take Raphael and these. Okay, Raph. He's already on the floor, so he's right where we want him to be. Well, Undo. I want to have the whole RAF. Select hierarchy. There we go. Now I got the whole guy, right? Yeah. Now we can move him. Not just have his skeleton structure there. Cool. This thing, GZ, up to about. Trying to think where I like a table to be for me relative to my, and if I'm sitting at my desk, it's like halfway between my belly button and my breast. So let's see, like there. Tabletop. Potted plants, man. Potted plants. Add a modifier. Solidify. That. Thickness. If we set a 0.03, right? Yeah. Feeling good about that as a table. Maybe even a little more. Yeah, okay, 5. Apply all. Tab. G coplanar. Inset. There. E. Go a little higher. Right about there. Cool. Good. They're coming on right. Cool. Now, again, new plus assign new. I'll even label it. And then we're going to stop because I'm over my time already. I didn't even notice. Deselect bottom. I just want to get these tables right. Plus there. Select. All that is bottom. Okay. And G coplanar. Let's see. Not actually bottom. Select. That's just bottom. Okay, cool. That is. Now, plus along normals. No, deselect bottom. Okay. That whole thing is that. Okay. Plus. New. Now. Select. Or select. Come on. Okay. Got all that. I just want the outer loop. Deselect. Shift G coplanar plus. Okay. Plus deselect. Great. Alt E along normals up to there. And give them that. Cool. We have pods for people to sit in. Pretty simple, but we can always tweak to it more. But for now, I think this is going to be good for today. I feel pretty good about what we got. Let's turn the ceiling back on and our chairs back on. So we've created the initial structure. We got a whole bunch of seats pointed outward. I might mess with them and actually point them both directions and maybe have less or something. We can play with that tomorrow. They're still entirely um, un applied, so we can change all that stuff. Just turn off that and boop. Yep. See, so no worries. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me today, folks. I appreciate it as always. And oh, Monday is BC Day, so I will be back on Tuesday to continue working on this. Got a holiday on Monday. Anyway, take care. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you later.